Well, hello there, you scrub lords, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be discussing something a little bit different today. Over the last few years, I've become disenfranchised with some of the decisions that Gaijin has been making over at War Thunder. I don't always approve of many of the decisions they make, especially at the upper tiers of the game, and quite honestly, I get burned out quite a bit from time to time. And so, as the years have gone by, I've been looking around and looking at some of the potential alternatives to War Thunder that have been popping up. Now, War Thunder is a rather unique game in the sheer scale of the content and the depth of the content. So, none of the following games in this upcoming series are going to totally replace the game for me. And they're not meant to. That being said, however, there are various aspects that I think War Thunder could be doing better that many of these games address. Now, one of those big ones is the implementation of top-tier tanks in ground forces. War Thunder is slowly moving in the direction of more and more integrated systems for main battle tanks at top tier, while the game modes and the map design is not keeping up. And as a result, the gameplay just simply is not very fun for people like myself. Now, if you enjoy that sort of gameplay with very small maps and very, very powerful tanks, then all the power to you. I'm not denigrating you. However, I don't feel like War Thunder's gameplay is suited for that type of combat with those types of vehicles. Gunner Heat PC seeks to address that as its own separate game. Now, I had a whole spiel here going into what Gunner Heat PC is and trying to describe it and comparing it to War Thunder, and I just realized, you know what, they have a perfect description of their goals and aims on their website, front page. So let's read that real quick. It's a weird time for fans of modern tank games. The straight shooting simulator titles from the turn of the millennium are no more, replaced by free-to-play games with modern vehicles locked behind aggressive pricing or absurd playtime. As tank nerds, we need a game that gets right to the good stuff. Modern tanks, realistic systems and damage models, and a focus on fun overall. With Gunner Heat PC, we aim to make that dream a reality. No more staring at locked MBTs in your progression tree and wondering if you'll ever get to play them. No more spending industry prices to buy industry simulators just for a taste of something worthy. We're making a great tank game because that's what we want to play. I think that's a perfect description of what this game is all about. Now, before I go any further, I should explain my relationship to Gunner Heat PC and its developers. I am not being paid for this video, and this video is not sponsored by Gunner Heat PC. The only thing I have received from the developers is a free copy of the game to try it out and show you guys. However, I wanted to wait until the game developed quite a bit further from when I initially got it, because this game is still in alpha, and it's still very early in its development cycle. The game is being developed by quite a small team of people, and a majority of them are volunteers or part-timers. The game is not being published by any major publisher. It is instead being crowdfunded over on Patreon, and there will be links to go and support the game's development in the description below. For as little as $3 a month, you can support the game and get access to the demo that you see me playing here. In fact, this version is a little bit more outdated. Let's show you an updated version.
Reverse right! On! Identified! Fire! Target! Re-engage! Left! Steady! On! Identified! Fire! Target! Re-engage! On the way! Target! Ceasefire! Gunner Heat PC!
He said it! He said it!
Identified! Target! Left heat! Ceasefire! Gunner Heat day! Traverse left! Ah! Get the fuck out! Gunner Sibo tank! Identified! Fire! Gunner Sibo tank! Target! Ceasefire!
If that doesn't get you excited about something, then I don't know what will. And this is only the beginning. Gunner Heat PC is currently focused on a 1980s theoretical Cold War gone hot in the Fulda Gap area of Germany. Currently, only the USSR and the United States are implemented right now, but there are plans in the works to implement East Germany and West Germany, not only their tanks, but also IFVs and armored personnel carriers, so BRDMs, BTRs, M113s, of course, the Angry Boxes, and even some infantry. Yes, you heard that right, infantry will play at least some role in this game. Now, the game is being developed on the Unity engine, and I know Unity engine gets a bad rap. However, these developers are very experienced, they've worked with Unity for a very, very long time, and they know what they're doing. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this game is still, again, in very early alpha stage. A lot of things still need to be implemented, a lot of things are being worked on. Not everything is correct, not everything is the way the developers would like it to be. But the developers are being open and talking with the community about it, and working with the community wherever they can. Now, the developers are aware that a series of tech demo scenarios don't necessarily make up a full-priced game, nor even a quarter of a priced game. The developers have finally reached a point where they feel like the game needs some actual single-player content to fill it out and make it feel like a fuller experience. And not just a tech demo where you try out the new scenarios in 5 minutes and then that's all the content for the next month or so. So the next, from what I understand, the next thing on their agenda is the development and implementation of a campaign/career mode to increase the single-player longevity. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people asking, what about multiplayer? Is there going to be multiplayer for this? Absolutely. The developers have said that they are hoping to do a multiplayer test later this year, say fall of 2021. However, there's not a solid date on that because, well, it gets done when it gets done, and it will be ready when it's ready. In addition, if you happen to have any personal knowledge, or you know somebody who has some personal knowledge regarding fire command systems for various nations, such as East Germany, West Germany, or the USSR, please get in contact with the developers. Again, link to their Discord is going to be down below in the description, as well as the links to their Patreon page and their website. So please, go check them out. Without further ado, that's going to be it from me today. If you guys are interested or have further questions regarding the game, leave them down in the description below, or go check out their Discord and leave your questions with the developers there. They will be happy to answer anything that they can. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Keep your tracks checked, keep your boundaries in place, keep around in the tube, and I will see you guys in the next video.